You're welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's, no Y. You heard me, 2 E's, no Y. And today I got a guest with me, my main man, Black Pegasus.
Hey.
How you doing, brother?
Thanks for finally having me on your channel. Damn.
I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me record it in your studio.
Hey,
you
in
feel
the
me?
dungeon.
But if you guys clicked on this link, then you're ready for me to have Black Pegasus react for the very first time to My Blood by 21 Pilots. So if you're ready for him to react to My Blood by 21 Pilots, then let me know. But first, you know I gotta play my intro. Before we get started, do me a favor, like, comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. It'll help me and I'll appreciate you. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Music videographer by trade, and that's the POV that we're reacting to, okay? Also, if you want to become family, follow that Discord link in the description. Over there, I'll get to know you better. You'll get to know me better. You'll know when I'm going live, what the themes are, what times. You'll stay tapped in if you're on that Discord link. All right, without further ado, guys, welcome. You guys know that I am a super uber stan for 21 Pilots, right? And everyone's been like, yo, put Black Pegasus in front of something. And I was like, you guys are asking a lot to put him in front of in front of the lore. They got this whole storyline that runs off this. This is not part of this. This is one arc of a storyline right here, okay?
Well, and so I did a couple reactions. I think 3, maybe 4 at the most of 21 Pilots. It was music videos. It was randomized. And as I started to get into it, people were like, hey, bro, there's a storyline. You need to follow it. And I was kind of like, I almost went, but then my attention span is so good.
Yeah, you are all over.
I need to freestyle. I need to listen to rock. I need to listen to country. So I couldn't invest it like that because they were talking like at first I was going to. If it's an EP, 4 songs, 5 songs, absolutely. They're talking about full albums that conjoin to this. I don't even know.
They got a playlist. It's like 10, 11 songs that all interconnect.
It's the Game of Thrones of music.
And they actually released like the Super Bowl of that storyline music video very recently. But I was like, there's no way. You got to let him decide if he liked the music, then throw the lure at him. That's the way
loved it, but I do so many reactions. It's just so hard to like, and then I get lost in the mix. So I'm glad we're coming back to it because I actually really love these dudes, the musicality. Anyways, let's go. Let's see what we got here.
So once again, this is My Blood by 21 Pilots. This is music video that I found, and the song and ideas is super dope. So all right, let's go. Y'all ready? Banditos.
Is this pretty new or is this
no, this is a classic of theirs. And like I said, it's separate from their lore storyline. It's its own little story right here.
Great. Here we go.
All right, let's go.
When everyone you thought you knew deserts your fight, I'll go with you. You're facing down a dark hall. I'll grab my light and go with you. I'll 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 go with you. Surrounded and up against the wall, I'll shred them all and go with you. When choices end, you must defend. I'll grab my back and go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Yeah. Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Stay with me. My blood. You don't need to run. Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Stay with me. My blood. You don't need to run.
Pause.
Why are they so good with the mute? Like these MFers, I remember this now. because you know how I'm a big fan of Ren on my channel.
Right.
They genre bend. They go to different. There's so many layers to their music, and I'm like, I'm getting goosebumps because the first part was effing me up. The visuals. So the visuals gave me. They looked like an NF music video, meaning very high quality, very high caliber with that movie. Cinematic-esque to it, right?
Oh man, you were nailing it.
But his mom passing and his dad kind of going down the drinking. Like, I lost my mom to cancer, and I was feeling it because I was like, I was 30. I couldn't imagine. Like, I'm fighting in this moment to make sure I'm healthy and I get home to my kids because I understand what it is to lose a parent. And I couldn't imagine them losing them too early.
Like at that age.
Bro.
And
so what I'm getting from the storyline is, you know, now they're fast forwarding and they're like high school age and they're brothers and they're close together.
Yeah.
So
my
it's
blood, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're spot on for. I knew you would have an attachment to the story like me, as you know, not having a parent around. It's like, yo, that shit for our kids, be tough as fuck, right? So and then what you were talking about, the genre bending, bro, they have so many bags, bro. They have so many bags. Like I said, I purchased a ticket. I'm going solo dolo to their concert in about 2.5 weeks.
You'll have to let me know how that goes because, like, again, just the music is so palatable. Like it's like they're guiding me through this journey and I'm just able to really just vibe. And I liked when the beat, and that's what I was kind of like when you go back and see my facial expressions, because I'm like in this emotional state because of the mother, but then it starts going into this and I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to feel good. Sonically, I'm supposed to feel good, but there's still a storyline being told that I don't know where it goes, you know?
They're very good at giving trauma power music to sing through. So
all right, we're gonna get into it. You guys
give them a 10-second back up just for the fanatics, and then we'll rock.
Go.
All right.
Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Stay with me, my love. You don't need to run. If there comes a day, people posted up at the end of your driveway, they're calling for your head and they're calling for your name. I'll bomb down on them, I'm coming through. Do they know I was grown with you? If they hear the smoke, no, I'll go with you. Just keep it outside, yeah. Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Stay with me, my love. You don't need to run. Stay with me.
how's hitting this high note like this?
All set up.
Stay with me, my love. You don't need to run. If you find yourself in a lion's den, I'll jump right in and pull my pin and go with you. I'll 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 go with you. My blood, I'll go with you. Yeah. Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Stay with me. My blood, you don't need to run. Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Stay with me. My blood, you don't need to run. 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 Stay with me, my love.
That's crazy. I'll keep it real. I'm like trying to hold back the emotion. One of the reasons too is because I wish me and my brother's relationship was a little bit tighter. And in that video, I see the potential that we might have missed, you know. But at the end of the day, if something like that happened, we both know we would run into it.
Right.
And it just felt so good to see that camaraderie and that love. Like, bro, that's a really,
Okay, so like for me, when he walks back in and then you realize that, you know, like there's just basically an imaginary friend there that's like a brother that makes you go like, oh shit, a traumatic instance like his mother passing might create another personality that the kid. And what was crazy is in mine, in my reaction, right about the time that they were partying at the spot, I stopped and I told him, you know, there's sometimes both those people in my head, you know, like a timid version of me versus like an outgoing facade is what I call it. And then when the reveal happened and he walks back in alone,
just sitting on the couch by himself,
I'm just like, oh my God, because I am 5 of 6, so you, like without question, I'm thinking about all my siblings through this, and like I was like, oh man, just like you and everybody who has a sibling, and they start to think about their I don't know, connection to their siblings. They all say they get hit super hard by this video. Well,
and that's what makes me sad about the video is watching the video and developing a relationship with the brother.
Right.
And then finding out, holy, like that's not what it is.
Right.
And, you know, it wasn't immediate for me in the end because of the way he's sitting there. Like, it's like these movies that just end and you're like, yo, what? Hold on.
Right.
Because when you're watching it, you're like, nah, the dude's he's laying on the ground because he just got beat up. You didn't see him in the picture. You want to make up things.
Yeah.
But then I'm kind of just processing it. But again, my first reaction is just reminiscent of growing up with a brother and how tight that is. But then again, going back to losing a parent and that being so severe in my 30s is when I lost mom. And it was still rough.
Ditto.
So like, it makes total sense that you can make up an imaginary friend to cope and get through at that age. And that's why I was like, when I saw this thing was going on, because I barely started to even get this until the end, and I was just kind of like, but I'm still latched on to the brother's relationship. I'm latched on to, I personally don't want to believe there's not a brother. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I just want to believe he's all right and him and his brother are going to be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love personally, and all the clickies, as they're called, will agree.
What's a clicky?
It's like a true fan
of them,
right? Okay. So they're called the skeleton click, so clickies, and it's
that's
funny
why so these skeletons are reoccurring.
Well, like at the very first concert, Tyler here, he was wearing like a skeleton zip.
Oh yeah, like the Karate Kid joint.
Yeah, I think the drummer Josh was as well, and ever since then that's been part of it. But like these people with the tape and shit right here, they're called banditos. That's part of the lure. So the clickies become banditos inside the lure. But what I really love is the way their music, once again, multifaceted and genred, right? But like it can mean family, my blood. I'll really ride with you. Or maybe if you battling something upstairs, it could also mean that. Yeah. Or it could mean a love song. You know what I mean? Stay with me.
What is crazy is the video is totally different from it's not totally different. It guides you. The music guides you through the video, but the song isn't like, that's what's crazy about the video. In my personal opinion, it's still like the reveal. Hold on, let me go back to the reveal.
Yeah. When right after he chases off the dudes. No, back
because I've only seen the reveal once, and then they do the
hit it right here.
Go with you.
Like right here, I was like, you have to go out there and fight with him.
Yeah. Like, why'd you even wait?
Yeah. No, I was scared for him, and then right here I'm cheering for him. Like, yes, whoop their ass, be together as brothers.
You don't need to run, stay with me. You don't need to run, stay with me.
It's the flashback.
Right here.
You don't need to run.
So this right here, okay,
Right.
I know what it is because they're like pushing you to be like, yo, this dude created, and that's what everyone's getting into.
Right.
They're like, yo, he created this character to cope, Boombaye.
Right.
But when I watch it, I also interpret it because this is what good art does. And people are like, no, that's not what it means, but it's about interpretation.
Yeah, definitely.
I also thought like those glitches and stuff were like flashbacks. Like, you know how when you die in Back to the Future and they start glitching out type of thing too?
Yeah,
So I was looking at it 2 ways. I was like, it's also like, I saw it like the surface level was like, yo, he really was his brother. And they're showing it like, and then when he's by himself, he died. But the main one is like you said, I didn't see how he went through the door by himself, but I saw the flashbacks. And so that's why I was like, oh, they're revealing something. But again, they built up the character in the video of his brother to be so cool. It's hard to not latch on to that character. And that's why they did it. That's what movies do. They build up a character and then you lose them, and that's the emotional connection to the movie.
Otherwise, you won't be connected.
Wow.
Yeah, that's and Tyler. All the fans will tell you Tyler writes his music to be left up to different interpretations. They're not strict on like, nah, this is for this.
Oh, that's really cool.
Sometimes they're like, yeah, I wrote this one's for the fans, or I wrote this one for my hometown, or something like that. But I haven't found one song where I can't go, oh, it's about a relationship with a man and a boy and a girl. Oh, it's about mental health. Oh, it's about brotherly love. Oh, like relationships with God. There's, anyways.
Yeah, my first couple of reactions, I noticed that. I was just not that what you were saying. I was just like, oh, he's very abstract in the way he creates his art, and I was like, yo, he's ill. Like I just love he's musically like.
I know you busy.
It's so palatable.
Yeah,
bro.
if you busy and all, it is totally understandable. But it was like once I heard a couple riffs, kind of like the falsetto in this, and I don't think this was one of the very first ones. I think I was already sold and in when this video came about. But then like they put it in one storyline video, and I went. And then I read the comments, and they're going, yo, it's like this. Oh, you got to do this. And I realized I was doing it in order semi. And then once I watched the rest of the lure, I was like, I am in. Like, dog, I got merch and like fan-made stuff from Etsy bought for this concert. It's a wrap, dog. It's a wrap. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, please hit the subscribe button. Over here, we like to break down videos and stuff like that. And I got really cool friends like this. So you should definitely be subscribed to the channel. And also, of course, I'm going to tag Black Pegasus. But if you're not already, go over, subscribe to him. He does reactions. He actually does dope vlogs and stuff like that with his cool music friends that he has. So
we try.
You should definitely go over there and check out some of his content, okay? Like the video on your way out. Do something nice for somebody. It'll make you feel better. And I'll catch you on the next reaction, all right?